Hello there, I am Johnny Gaming, and today I will be making E3 2018 predictions while I play the amazing Far Cry 5. I thought I already made a video about this, but apparently I didn't, or else YouTube took the video down, or maybe that was a Facebook Live video. Either way, I said I would make another video. So E3 2018 just around the corner. I think it's like the first week of June, second week of June, not too sure. The start of June. So not very long to go until E3 2018. So these are just, they're actually two predictions, so I'm not making a whole lot of predictions. Just two predictions. I could be right, I could be wrong, who knows? We have like 2 months to find out. And I saw, behold, it was a white horse, and hell followed with him, the Father. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to be playing the amazing Far Cry 5 while I make my predictions. So, yeah, two predictions. It's not going to be very long. So, first prediction. I am predicting that Nintendo will announce their next handheld system. And I just want to say, you can either believe me or not, but I made this prediction before Nintendo came out and said that they're working on a new gaming system, or not working, well yeah, they're in the research and development stage of a new gaming system. So I just want to point out that I killed these Evengate motherfuckers. Yeah, you die, man. What the hell? Yeah, you die. So yeah, before Nintendo came out and said that they are in the research and development stage with a new gaming system, I in fact made this prediction, and before this patent was released. Like, Nintendo filed a patent recently showing screens that could interact with each other. Like, you could put one screen beside the other screen, and you could touch one screen with your finger and carry it over to the other screen, and it would affect the gameplay. Like, there was one example of like a bowling game, and one screen was showing the bowling pins and the other screen was like tilted up, and it was like the bowling ball, so the bowling ball was rolling from one screen into the other screen. It's kind of hard to explain, but the pattern is online if you want to have a look at it yourself. But yeah, all I want to say here is okay, is I predicted that Nintendo would announce their next handheld system at E3 2018 before all of this, before Nintendo came out and said that they were in the research and development stage of a new gaming system, and before this patent got released. I just want to put that out there, okay? So yeah, I am predicting that at E3 2018 Nintendo will announce
Peggy's took all the animals, but I think Cheeseburger is still
announce their next handheld system. It's been 7 years. I had to count there for a second. It's been 7 years since the Nintendo 3DS was released to the world. 7 years is a long time. It's longer than the traditional console or gaming system life cycle. It's usually 5 years. 5 years is the usual life cycle of a gaming system. So yeah, Nintendo's current handheld systems and the 3DS has been on the market for 7 years, so it's not too far-fetched to imagine Nintendo announcing their latest handheld system. When I was making my prediction a couple of weeks ago, I had absolutely no idea what this handheld could be in terms of its design or features or anything like that. But I suppose with this newly released patent, I suppose I kind of have to kind of discuss that a little bit, providing that this patent is actually connected to their next handheld system. So yeah, it shows. Did I say? Yes, civilian rescue. But yeah, the patent shows two portable screens that are interacting with each other. But this patent could be anything. It could be connected to the switch. It could in fact just be three switches with the Joy-Cons removed, interacting with each other. Who knows? So I'm not going to go too much into the actual patent. The only reason I brought that patent up is because in case people say, "But Johnny, you're only predicting Nintendo is going to announce a new handheld because you heard that Nintendo were in research and development stage of a new gaming system and that this patent got released showing two portable screens." No, that's not the case. It's not the case. You just got to take my word for that because it's just the truth. I made that prediction weeks before all of this came out. So yeah, it just makes sense. 7 years since Nintendo released their current handheld system, Nintendo 3DS. It's still selling Nintendo 3DS. There's still games being released for Nintendo 3DS. But come on, 7 years. I think it's time for an announcement for a new handheld. So, well, that's that. My second prediction, I am predicting that Sony will, I don't want to say announce, but I will say Nintendo will just take out the rocket launcher. He actually has a rocket launcher. He had a rocket launcher at least. I'm going to say that Sony are going to talk about the PlayStation 5. Probably the wildest out of my two predictions. You think I had like 10 predictions there that I'm talking, but it's definitely wilder than the first prediction, I can tell you that. Because it's not exactly like PS5, or it's not exactly like it's not exactly like PS4 has been out for like 5 or 6 years. It's been on the market for 4 years now. Damn it. PS4 has been on the market for like 4 years now, so it's not exactly. I suppose. Oh my lord! It's a wolf eating my ankle. Sorry, wolf. I suppose it wouldn't traditionally be the right time for Sony to announce or at least talk about their next console, but it's still a prediction that I'm making. So yeah, I'm predicting that they will at least talk about the PlayStation 5. Now I'm going to go into a bit more detail with this prediction compared to the first prediction. A lot more detail actually in terms of what the PS5 would be, in terms of its design and in terms of its features. I am predicting that the PlayStation 5 will be a portable console, a bit like Nintendo Switch. Its design will be like a gaming laptop. So it will have a monitor, keyboard, it will fold up like a laptop, like it will really look like a laptop. Oh, it's going to drive on, is it? Proceed. You can get him. Drive on, proceed. Yeah, so PS5, I'm predicting it will be designed like a gaming laptop. So monitor and keyboard, folds up, all of that kind of stuff. Except it will be obviously designed to look more like a console and like a portable console as opposed to a laptop. You know, it'll be like redesigned. So think of like a joint 3DS. You know that the 3DS has like a clamshell kind of design where you can like fold it up and put it into your pocket. So think of something like that. Like, I'm not saying it's going to look exactly like a gaming laptop, because laptops aren't exactly, you know, the most. They're portable, but they're not exactly that compact. Okay. So yeah, it will be designed like a gaming laptop, but with I suppose with console design in mind. In terms of its features, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It will be a portable console, so you can either hook it up to your TV and play your PlayStation 5 games on the TV, or you can disconnect it from the TV and take it with you on the go. Of course, you'll be able to hook up like a DualShock 5 controller. It's pretty self-explanatory. Because it's designed for a gaming laptop, I'm predicting like it'll be very kind of heavy on kind of like social media apps like Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all of that. So you can just kind of like go into McDonald's and just take out your PS5 and check your Facebook, watch a couple of funny cat videos on YouTube, and then anytime you want, if you want to play the next God of War, the next Last of Us on your PlayStation 5, you can do that as well. So yeah, portable, play it anywhere, anytime. Now, in terms of its specs, like specs have been Sony's bread and butter for like, since they've entered the gaming industry. So I don't think they're going to change that anytime soon. So it's going to, not only is the PS5 going to look like a gaming laptop, I think it's going to function like one in terms of its specs. So it's going to have very high-end specs. These games are going to look absolutely amazing, whether you're playing it off the TV or on the TV. That's pretty much it. So, predicting PS5 will be portable console, designed like a gaming laptop, with extremely powerful specs. What more can I say, really? What's happening? What am I doing? I talk to this guy. I had no sleep last night. Just could not sleep. Could barely close my eyes, to be honest with you. Just had a lot on my mind. So thought I'd hit the clown there for a second. I know there's like a Nita Clown references in this game, so I was like, man. Yeah, so that's just two of my fun E3 2018 predictions. Predicting that Nintendo will announce their next handheld system, and Sony will talk about the PlayStation 5, and I'm predicting the PlayStation 5 will be a portable console designed like a gaming laptop. Play it on the TV, play it anywhere, take it out in McDonald's and use the, like I'm predicting it's going to have a monitor and a keyboard, so you can just check your social media while you're at McDonald's, or you can play the latest God of War, the latest Last of Us. And I'm predicting that the specs inside the PS5 are going to be extremely powerful. So basically an extremely powerful portable console that looks like a gaming laptop. I just don't think Nintendo can, I'm going to talk to him in a second, don't worry. I just don't think that Sony can ignore the success of Nintendo Switch, and you know how it's amazing that, you know, Doom and Wolfenstein 2 are running on Switch, and those games look amazing and they play amazing, but they still don't run in 60 frames per second. There's still a lot of resolution sacrifices that those games have to make because of the hardware of Switch. So like Sony have an interesting opportunity now to compete with Nintendo in terms of its you know, portability, but they can have fantastic specs. So you can have like Doom 2 or Doom 3 like running on PS5 on the go, but you know, with solid 60 frames per second, with fantastic resolution, and I think that's how Sony are going to compete with Nintendo. So look, E3 just around the corner. Who knows if I'm right or wrong? I wanted to make this video because I wasn't too sure if I actually made it.
Come on.
Okay, sorry. He's telling me come on now and on.
I'm just glad to see it out of the cult's hands, training those wolves to cause hell. And they've been shipping those crazy wolves all the way to the old lumber mill to keep an eye on prisoners. Now, we had a bear here named Cheeseburger. Bit of a local celebrity, actually.
Heard about
Had
him.
a soft spot for Chad's
Heard
barbecue.
about him actually from a
But
good
he
buddy
got
of
the
mine last night.
diabetes, so we put him on a liquid salmon diet. Anywho, Colt tried to take him, so I set him free. Last I heard, he was causing all sorts of mayhem. Someone should go find him, make sure he's all right. Grab some salmon from the pond ahead of time.
Oh man.
Then feed Cheeseburger that salmon, and he'll be eating out of the palm of your
Oh
hand.
man. So it's very like the Peaches mission. So, do you know what? It wasn't that mission was hard. It was just, yeah, it was just Right, I had to go to the fishing spot to get a salmon. Yeah, it's just a bit, not that it was hard, it's just a bit annoying in that like you have to kind of throw like the food. Like for Peaches, I had to throw snacks, and you would follow those snacks. Then you have to take out enemies in between, and then the game decided to glitch, and Peaches just didn't want to move. So I've got a feeling this is going to be quite an annoying mission. But yeah, sorry if I sound a bit off. It's because I am off. Again, got no sleep last night. Just could not sleep. There's too much on my mind. It will be an extremely long episode of Green Harp Gaming, or well, this isn't actually technically Green Harp Gaming. Even though I am Johnny from Green Harp Gaming, but it was more of a kind of E3 2018 discussion / gameplay. So I've noticed that with a lot of my discussions, I kind of haven't been doing a whole lot of gameplay. So I think that we're going to balance those two things out. Yeah, just a lot on my mind. A lot on my mind. I didn't get much sleep last night, yeah, so that's why I'm a bit off. But nonetheless, I think I managed to make my predictions pretty clear, and you know, didn't linger too much. Again, just a recap, I'm predicting that at E3 2018, Nintendo will announce their next handheld system, and Sony will talk about the PlayStation 5, which I am predicting will be a portable console, designed like a gaming laptop with its monitor and keyboard and set up so you'll be able to kind of like close it and take it with you on the go, and I'm predicting it's going to have extremely powerful specs. So I need to get a fresh salmon. Okay, so do I have a fishing rod? Please tell me I got a fishing rod. Yes. Then you know how to fish. Hold L1 and press R1 to open the utility wheel and select the fish. Okay, that's not too bad. Sounds pretty. Oh, okay. Hold L1 and press R1 to switch to the utility wheel and select the fishing rod. Press triangle to cycle flies. Get the fixture king perk for flies that help attract heavier fish. Hold R2 to build casting momentum. Release R2 to send the line into the water. Reel in the line with L2 and make the fly attractive to the fish. When the line gets nibbled, press R2 to hook the fish. Quit fishing by switching weapons. Okay, I have that, I think. Just cast the line and talk to the guys. The only game that I'm good at, fishing at is Animal Crossing, and yeah, I think Animal Crossing is a bit more in depth. Oh, sorry, I think Far Cry 5 is a lot more in depth than Far Cry. What am I saying? Far Cry 5 is more in depth than Animal Crossing, so I don't know if I'm going to have a very good time Did I get a nibble? Presume the controller will vibrate if I get a nibble. It's 2 seconds there. Sorry, just got distracted by something that I can't have. Anyway, nonetheless, let's resume. Sorry about that cryptic little message there. Just take no notice of that. Right, not having a very good time fishing right now, am I? Kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter a little bit. Yeah, I think Animal Crossing is the only game that I'm gonna. Oh, for God's sake! Reeling by. You'd hurt me already. Right, well, what? Reel in the fish by pressing L2. Okay. Fight the fish by moving R in the opposite direction of the fish's movement. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I have it. Jesus Christ! Really? Fuck's sake, like. It's take me to fall into the fucking pond, like, lake, or whatever it is. I think you would have some salmon already for me, like. Instead of having me to go here and fish. I don't understand. I don't want to sound too critical, because I'm not in the best of mood as it is, so I don't want to go too critical, but I don't kind of think that these so-called story missions have anything really to do with the story. They act more as side quests, but there is side quests in the game that could potentially relate more to the story, which is something I don't understand. But this should be a side quest. This shouldn't be a story quest. Like, I don't think going fishing for salmon is anything to do with the story of Far Cry 5. Oh, there's this religious cult, you know, who are like taking over the land, kidnapping people, torturing people, killing people. But I'll just go fishing for some salmon. Yeah, that's really connected to the story, Ubisoft. Yeah, well done. Like, I'll be honest, like, it has no connection to the story. It's more of a side quest, really. I think rescuing civilians beside of the road, you know, is more connected to the story. I think freeing outposts is more connected to the story. For God's sake, anything is more connected to the story than going fishing for salmon. Anyway, that's enough of my negativity anyway. Oh, did I scare away all the fishes? Did I? Oh, there's something up there. He's jumping, hopping. So it's L2 to reel it in, and the right analog stick to pause fish. Okay. Oh God! And this is just fun. So much fun right now. This is the most fun I've had in my 20 plus years of playing video games. This is more fun than Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival on the Wii U. At least technically I was looking at something that was more attractive than a fucking fishing rod and a fucking... Yeah. Getting annoyed now. I'm just used to the basic mechanics of Animal Crossing, where you just go to the river or the ocean, you see an outline of a fish, and you just press a button, your fishing rod goes in, the fish goes to the fishing rod, taps it a few times, bites it, and you just press a button and you just get your fish. It's the way it should be, because it's a video game. It's not real. Like, have video games become so real now, where you actually have to be good at fishing in real life to actually complete this mission? Is that how things have actually gotten now? That's how far things have gotten in gaming. Like, oh, it's because you can't fish in real life, that's why, Johnny. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So no. God. Shouldn't have to be good at fishing to complete a mission in a video game. Oh, but Johnny, you're not doing it right. Well, that's probably true, to be honest with you. I just see like the fish just hopping up and down every now and again, and then he just disappears. But there's one over there now. Maybe I just... How do I start from scratch? Right. Not really far, slowly. Just... Okay, that might have been... What the hell? I don't know what's going on for the hook. The hell? Okay, I'm happy enough with it. What the hell is going on? Why is there... I have no idea what's going on. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Can I just shoot the fish? By any chance? Right, right. Improvise. Improvise. Let me just try something completely different. Like, if this was The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which doesn't really care about realism, because it's a video game, I would be able to shoot the fish, hop into the water and collect it. Let's see if Ubisoft have learned a lot from Breath of the Wild. Apparently the Ubisoft CEO said that he was learning from Breath of the Wild. Okay, this is going to be hard. I mean, is the bear picky, like, does he want the fish, like, fresh, without any bullet holes? Or will he be happy enough just eating the flesh of the fish, though? No, if I had a sniper rifle, that would be handy. Wait, I've an idea. No, that's probably not going to work, is it? But if we throw some dynamite in, it might work. Throw some dynamite in, but like... I don't know where these fishes actually are, like they're everywhere, aren't they? Yeah, that was... I didn't think that was going to work. Because, there's something floating in the river now. What the hell is that? A stick. You can't shoot on the water, no? You can't just grab the fish by your hand, no? Lads, I'm not going to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I don't have not had the patience for this mission. I haven't even gotten to the beer yet. Like, that's not good, like. Oh man, fuck this, like, I just don't have the patience. I'm sorry, the stream is over. But I've made my prediction. Oh wait a second, there's like a fish like close to it. Right? If I can get that fish that was just there 2 seconds ago and fucking gone. That fish is playing with me like. And surely I can just shoot it like and I can be there to collect. Shoot the fucking water. I think fuck it. The main part of this video anyway was just my E3 2018 predictions which I've made, so I'll recap those predictions again finally. for the final time. I'm predicting that their next handheld system. And I also just want to say again that I made this prediction weeks ago, but I wasn't too sure I uploaded it onto YouTube. I know that I made a Facebook live video, but I can't seem to see any video on YouTube of it. So I know there's going to be people out there that are going to say, you're just saying that now because Nintendo came out recently and said that they're in the research and development stage of a new system, and then the patent got released that Nintendo filed showing two portable screens, interacting with each other. So listen, I made this prediction before all of that, I can guarantee you that. Okay? So don't call me out on that. My second prediction is that Sony are going to talk about the PlayStation 5, or at least mention the PlayStation 5. And my prediction in terms of what the PS5 is going to be is that I'm predicting PS5 will be a portable console designed like again a laptop with extremely powerful specs. So that's basically my prediction. Let's see what happens. I don't have the motivation to complete this mission or to play this fucking game, to be honest with you. But hey, great game. I recommend it to anybody. Just don't play it when you got no sleep. Don't play it when you have a headache. Don't play it when you're pissed off. Don't play it when you're depressed. But it's a great game when you're happy. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. So until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.